Okay, what we're going to do here is I'm going to skip over all the failed efforts and the thought process to get the squib out. This was one thing I tried, because I was a pipe fitter for years. This tool is actually, you can buy them at Home Depot or anywhere, they're pretty cheap. What they're for is like a faucet handle, your bathroom faucet. If you can't get it off with age, they get stuck on there. You take the screw out of the top, you put these underneath it. This has tape on so I wouldn't scratch the gun. And then you put these on the top and you screw this down, and this pushes into the screw hole on top of the faucet handle, and it lifts it gently without breaking your faucet and all that. So I figured, I'd clamp it inside the gun and push the squib out. That didn't work out. The top of the squib would have to have maybe a little pilot hole, something drilled in it for this to stay centered. But this will work a lot easier on a longer barrel gun, that's for sure. I would put tape on this as it went into the barrels, not to mar the barrel. I guess that's about 3/8 of an inch, though. But if if you had that far to go, you could push a squib, loosen it, and then drop it out the other side. So that, though it could work, didn't work for me on this one. So what I did do was, I'm going to just seat the squib back in quick, just to show you what happened here. I started thinking about what could make this pop out real easy. And I came up with the idea of a nut driver. They come in maybe 5, 6, 7 different sizes. And the edges aren't sharp on them, so they won't mar the barrel. Also, they have this opening. I figured it would be good because as you're slapping on the top of the squib, if it needed to push a little bit, so in other words, you'll distort the metal a little so it can move, it's got a little cavity there that it could go into. And I thought maybe that could help me some. So what I did was I took this, put it on top of the squib, and I just used the rubber end of the mallet, and I gave it 3 good shots. That's all it took. The squib popped right out. No damage to the gun at all. Gun is good to go. Here's the squib. To 38, and you could see that using this tool with the space in it was a good idea, because it actually did give some room for the squib to expand, like the metal to distort before it pushed it down. Probably very little, but it only took a couple shots to knock it out. So it's just an idea. You get a squib, a nut driver might be your savior. You could probably use a variation, something like a piece from a 1/4-inch socket set with an extension, and wrap it from behind and knock that squib back. But I think part of the best idea was having that cavity in there. It allowed the squib to actually get a bite onto the tool, and it just pushed it back. So, hope you don't get squibs in the first place, but if you do, there's one idea that can help you without damaging your gun. Thank you for watching my channel.